We're just off of this old colonial road. This plantation goes all the way back to the 1700s. But we're going to be going in here where we know there was a structure. There's some brick piles all scattered out throughout this area in these woods. And we've dug a lot of nice artifacts from this area. Some dish has come out of the ground, brick has come out of the ground. So whatever was here was pretty substantial back in the 1800s. Most of the artifacts we dug here last time were from the 1800s. So that's what we're expecting to find. We are going to be running the XP Deus 2 today with the HF2 coil. We're going to be going behind the Manicore just to see if we can maybe sneak out some things that maybe the Manicore might have missed. And of course, with that small coil, we're going to be able to get into some of those nooks and crannies that we didn't get into the last time. So again, we'll see what the HF2 coil can do. We are running sensitive full tones today. We do have our discrimination turned up really high as we're doing sort of some selective digging. So I think we were going to set the discrimination at 65 and roll with it like that. We do have a fast recovery as we'll be in a lot of iron today. So our recovery is going to be set at 3. And we're going to be running a -1 silencer on the Deus 2 today as well. So those are basically our settings that we'll be using. If you want to try those out, then feel free to. Let us know what you think. Thanks for coming along for the adventure today. Hopefully we'll have some great things to show you. I'm sure that we'll find something eventually. So hang out with us and enjoy this next adventure as we go exploring in these woods off this old colonial road. There's an old brick pile up in there too, a couple of brick piles. And we know there was a structure there as most of the stuff we found has been from, looks like an old home site. That's where we're going to be metal detecting at, near those brick piles and around that area. It is really cold out here today. The mosquitoes are definitely not out today, which is going to be a great thing. But it is cool. As you guys can see, I'm sort of layered up and ready to go detecting. So come along for the adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the first find. Okay, we're back over here at these old brick piles, and then all the way back that way is nothing but iron. Okay, and you guys have seen we've dug Civil War buttons, we've had dish come out of the ground, and there's the brick, a couple of brick piles over here that you guys can see right there. Yeah, some old iron laying on top of that. And then we got bricks over here, sort of all scattered all throughout here. Probably where the foundations were, or either the chimneys were. And again, it's pretty overcast here today, so it's sort of dark in these woods. But yeah, so this is the area that we're going to be hunting around today. We're going to be running the HF2 coil. Hopefully you'll enjoy this adventure as we begin to start exploring these woods. So a little bit more. We've never run the Deus 2 with the HF2 coil in here, so we decided we'd give it a shot today and see what we can find. Okay, we're back out here in the woods. It's a cloudy, dark, gloomy day, and we just popped our first hole with the XP Deus 2 and the HF2 coil, which you see laying over there to the side. And we got a button, piece of a button. It's a little broken there on the edge, but old combat button to start our day. We know there was a structure here because we got a few of these brick piles laying around, a lot of dish in the ground and so on. So we're going to keep exploring this area. But yeah, so the first button, it turns out to be about a quarter size flat button, and there it is. You guys can see it. Okay, let's see if we can find anything else. A 7981. Could be a mixed target. The HF2 coil. Let's see what we get here. Right here by this little shrub tree. It's not easy to dig in this area. These roots really cause a lot of trouble in these thick woods. And hopefully we can get this target out. Let's see if we got it out that time. Squealing. Squealing at us. Got a root right there. I can just get around it. We're getting pretty deep now. Still in there. Again, HF2 coil is pretty deep for a small coil. We got an 88, 86. Wow, that's a high one. Let's see what we get here. I swear it's another one of those little brass grommets, or rivets, excuse me. Usually for leather. Maybe for a tent. They could have been camped here. But they used them for a lot of things. You guys can see it right there. But those things ring up really loud. And I guess because it's two circles in one. But yeah, so that's what it was. Little brass rivet. Okay, we just opened up this hole, and this was ringing up sort of weird. But we feel like this is in this pile that we just pulled out. And I don't see it. And there it is. It's a button. You guys can see it right there. Don't think there's anything on it. I don't have my toothbrush with me. But nice quarter size flat button. It's like a tomback. And we'll take those buttons. Hopefully there's a military button hiding in here for us. But yeah, so we got us a button here. And you guys can see these woods are pretty thick up in here where I'm at. I'm surrounded by all these little shrub trees. It's a nice cool day here in South Carolina, and we're popping artifacts and popping relics, so stay tuned. All right, we were digging on this hole and our camera battery died, and now we got the new battery in, but let's see what we got here. We got an 84. So we got it out of the hole, and I like a good 84 signal. I knocked it back in the hole. Dadgummit. I feel it. What is that? It's a piece of brass. Was that what was up here? There was more than two. There was more than one target. There's also a... Could this be a coin? Is this a coin, guys? Or is this a button? I believe this is a coin. Or is it? I don't have my brush with me. I think this is a coin. Let me clean this up. But there were 2 targets in there. So there was this piece of brass. And then there was also this coin in there. And I wonder why it was ringing up that way. This could be a penny, but I think it possibly an Indian head, maybe. I can't tell from looking at it right now, but it's definitely a coin. So let's see what this is. 2 targets in the same hole. A brass target and a penny in the same hole. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what this is. All right, so I'm pretty sure this is an Indian head. It's not in great shape, but that's exactly what it is. It's an Indian head penny. I can see the feathers on the outside of it right there. So yeah, so we got us an Indian head penny. How about that? 82. It's a little bouncy. Could be a piece iron. Deep piece iron. I don't think so. Let's move around on it. But I do see a 00 coming up too. So it could be deep iron. Just not sure. And anytime I see that signal and hear that audio, especially where I'm at, you got to dig those targets and see what you get. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe, hopefully we're not getting fooled by some big iron. Got an 85, 84. So we weren't getting fooled, but there was some iron mixed with this. So let's see what we got. We got a 2-piece, I think. Or is it? No. Oh gosh, it's not a 2-piece. It's a 1-piece button. There could possibly be something on this, but I'm not real sure. It's got a lip or edge around the outside of it, which makes me think this could be military. But right now I can't see anything, and I don't want to rub on it too much. But with it ringing up that loud, it's definitely a high quality button. So this is one that's an investigative thing that we're going to have to do with it and try to clean it up. But it is a 1-piece, and it just has that look. So that's something we're going to have to try to clean up and see if we can get anything off of it. Again, this soil hadn't been kind to these buttons, and you can see that one was more than a pinpointer deep. Look at that. Look how deep my pinpointer is down in there. And it came out and it was right on the top of the dirt pile. And you guys got to see it. And that was with the HF2 coil. So again, the depth on this coil has been outstanding, and real curious to see if this button turns out to be anything. But it was definitely ringing up high in the 80s, so there's a very strong possibility it could be military, but it could just be a flat button. It's sort of bent, but high quality button nonetheless if it's not a military. But we'll clean it and see if we can get anything off of it. All right guys, okay. We just popped this hole, and again, another button, same quarter size flat button. Nothing on it again, but these buttons are going to lead us to something really good. We have dug a coin today. We dug a couple of buttons. We dug a couple of brass rivets. So a real good chance of something really good hiding in here, and we're running the HF2 coil for the first time in here too, so we're having a lot of good luck. All right. Got a 75, 73, 72 here. Y'all hear that? There's a little bit of grunt to it. I think it's really mixed with something. So, but it's definitely a digging signal. So again, let's see what happens. See what happens here. Cold, rainy day here in South Carolina, and you guys can see that dirt's sort of dry, which is sort of weird, but we hadn't had a ton of rain lately, so maybe that's why it's the way it is. Let's see if we got it out. Now it sounds like iron. Huh. Sounds like iron now. Let's see if we can try to get this out. Got a lot of roots in there. And looks like I don't know what that is. Not real sure. Piece of brass folded over. Not real sure. You guys can see it right there. I don't know if it's a button. It's been bent. Not real sure. Okay, you guys saw it though. Piece of brass hiding in there. I'm assuming I turned it on its side. That's why I couldn't hear it this last time. But it did disappear on me a little bit. But again, I know there's something mixed in here. So, okay. All right, let's see if we can find anything else. All right, guys, we've opened this hole up. We got a solid 70 in this hole. This dirt's a lot different from where we've been digging. And we got us a button. Another quarter-size button. Tom back. A lot of them in here for sure. You guys can see it right there. All right, we just opened up this hole and we got another button here. And this one sort of looks weird. We still got the shank intact on it. Look at it. So pretty interesting. This was ringing up really low too. It was a low ringer. I almost didn't dig it, and it turned out to be a button. Okay. So good lesson there. I've got the discrim set to 65 today. So this one was below that 65. The signal is a 7374 with the HF2. Sounds like a button. Sounds like a deep one too at that. So we're gonna see if we can get this one out of the ground. Again, I don't like this dirt. It's just not good dirt for preserving those artifacts. And naturally, I'm right by a root. It wouldn't be metal detecting without being right by a root for me. So let's see if we got this out. Huh. Not real sure what this is. It's a look at that, it's got some design on it. Check that out. Could it be a door pull? A drawer pull, maybe? Check that piece out. Really cool. Have to clean that one up. That's what I think it is. Possibly, but it does have some really cool design work on it. You guys see it right there. Y'all heard it. Thought that was gonna be a button. Fooled me though. This one's got a sort of a grinding sound to it. Don't have a lot of high hopes for it. I think it's a shotgun shell, but I don't know. We're gonna dig it. We can't take chances out here. And when we start thinking we know everything, that's when we end up realizing that we missed something. So let's dig this. I don't think it's that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was that. It's still down here in this hole. That's why. I feel it, whatever it is. And it wasn't lying. It's a piece of brass. Bent. So, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Alright, well, hoping we get lucky. Hey, this target started off as being very faint and very mixed, and now listen to it. We got an 86, 84, 85 down here. And we got a button. High quality button at that. Shanks broke, bent in. But a very nice button, about dime size maybe, nickel size. There you go, you guys see it. That was ringing up really loud. Shanks bent. But it's definitely a high quality button. Popping buttons. Hopefully something's gonna have something on it. Again, it's starting to get dark. But we're gonna keep after it. We got an interesting one here. Listen. Y'all can hear it, sort of faint. And I turned on it definitely something mixed with it. It's ringing up a 70. It's flashing up a little bit everywhere. So I don't know. I'm not real positive about this one. But let's see. We dug a button not too far from it. So let's see what this will be. Could be something really deep. You know? So you gotta dig it. See what it sounds like now. So 81, 78, 74. I'm just hoping it's not a deep nail. But I don't think it is. And if it is, it's a bent one. I didn't know that. Let's see if we got it out this time. And guys, we're really deep already too. Nope. Deep. 87. I see a flash of a 90 coming up. And I hope I'm not digging deep iron. We're into the clay, so we got to be close to it. Oh, I'm afraid that's what it was. Darn it. But let's see what kind of iron it is, if anything. Well, something down here is really deep. What we got here? It's like a piece of, I don't know. Piece of melted lead, possibly. Man, that was deep though. Let's see what that rings up. See if there's anything. There's still something else down there. Let's see if we can get it. That's crazy. I don't know if it's a... I keep pulling, you know. Let's see if we can... Maybe it was in the bottom of the hole. Oh, there it is, whatever it is. There's probably another piece of that lead. Huh. Yeah. Big old piece of lead. It's heavy. That was deep. Good Lord, that was deep. I was hoping it was a coin maybe laying in there real deep, but it didn't turn out to be. Listen to this one, guys. Sounds super deep. 81, 82. I like that signal a lot. Let's hope we get a button. Maybe a military button finally. There's a root. Let's get this hole open. See what we get out of it. Let's see if that 81, 82 will remain consistent. Huh. Still down there, guys. We've dug some deep targets today. This day 2 is really going deep. I don't know if it's the soil or what it is, but we've dug some deep targets today running the HF2 coil. But it is, and it's a little wet. $74, $75 now. And darn it, it's a piece of lead. Big piece of flattened out lead. Wow, that was deep too, guys. Nothing on this. I was just cleaning it off. But it is a big old flat piece of lead. Okay, that's going to be a wrap for today. We had a great day out relic hunting. We found some really interesting artifacts today. Again, this site is from the 1800s. We were running the XP Deus 2 with the HF2 coil most of the day, and we were running in sensitive full tones with a high discrimination of 65. So it really performed well in all of this iron on this site. And of course, there's some really thick woods just off of this road, and this is where we've been hunting. And it's just been a ball. You know, it's a little overcast, sort of cold today, but fortunately for us, there were no mosquitoes. So again, it was a really good time out here metal detecting on a quiet afternoon. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you made it this far, that means you like our content, hopefully. So hit that like and subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. Check out all of our other content on Southern Relic Adventures.